everybody, Jess here. Welcome to you all. I love you all so much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. This is going to be a general reading. I don't know who it's going to be for or what it's even going to be about. I have kind of a sneaking suspicion this is about somebody who may be coming back into your life, but let's go ahead and say a blessing and we'll find out what the cards say. All right? All right. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages are received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Okay, I'm going to start with this Tarot of Wonderland. Yeah, I feel like somebody wants to send you a message. Yeah. Woo. They're afraid to, though. I think maybe they're afraid of rejection. I think they're almost like, I feel like somebody who's like trying to steel themselves, like bolster their courage or something. This person may be over drinking right now just to like either get over you or to develop the courage to reach out to you. Hang on. You haven't talked to this person in a while. And you're really quite comfortable with where you are right now. I think whoever this person is, and I don't know if this is a romantic relationship for you or if this is a platonic relationship, I'm not sure, but there's been a lot of conflict in the recent past. This person wants to heal things with you. You're quite independent, and I think that you already feel quite healed from this situation. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Sagittarius, just not necessarily, but those are possibilities from some of these cards that I'm seeing. I feel like you have found your Sagittarius possibly. I feel like you're quite balanced yourself right now, and I feel like you're pretty stable right now. I think you're pretty happy not having this person in your life, or you have been happy since this person has exited your life. I'm not saying that that's why you're happy, but I think you've grown in stability since being with this person. Again, there was a lot of conflict here. This was an on-again, off-again relationship, definitely a soulmate relationship. We have a lot of soulmates that come into our lives for various reasons, whether they're platonic or romantic. And you're meant to meet the people you're going to meet and spend the time with them that you're going to spend and learn the lessons from them that you're going to learn, and vice versa. But this definitely was a soulmate energy. It feels almost like, and this Ten of Swords for me is the minor arcana of the Death card, right? So it just feels like at this point, there's not a lot this person can do to put this back together. And I feel like whatever kind of relationship this was, it was kind of a relationship of illusions. It came and it went, and it feels like it almost came and went fairly quickly. Whoever this person is that wants to reach out to you, it feels as though, well, there's a lot of regret. There's a lot of regret and there's a lot of loneliness. This person, if this was a romantic relationship, this person wanted to live their life with you, or there could have been a marriage on the line here. One of you may have been planning to relocate to be closer to this person. This person may have wanted to blend a family with you. This was almost like a love at first sight kind of, I'm getting the impression this is a romantic relationship now. This was almost like a love at first sight kind of relationship. This person wants a reconciliation with you very badly. I have a feeling this person may come back. Oh my goodness. I feel like this, okay, there it is, all right there. Okay, okay. Okay, this is just an awful lot of information, and it's all right here. It's all right here in a row. This person may try to come back to you, towards you during Leo season. I want you to be really cautious with this. I'm going to clarify a little bit more about this relationship, the nature of it, because I do see like there's a reason why this was so on again, off again. There's a reason why there was so much conflict here. And it feels like there were a lot of really uncomfortable, if not downright scary aspects to this relationship. Like this Strength card, this is Leo energy. There's no reason to be brave unless there's something scary, you know, to be afraid of. This relationship inspired fear for someone, whether it was fear of breaking a broken heart, fear of betrayal. Maybe there was a broken heart, maybe there was betrayal. There is this person that wants to reach out to you. They want a commitment. They want a solid commitment. This person wants to marry you. I have this Four of Wands out here with that Hierophant. The Four of Wands is a card of marriage. The Hierophant is a card of marriage, or they can be. In this particular instance, it feels like it is. I've got the Lovers out here with the Death card. One or the other of you, and I get the impression that it's whoever I'm reading for here was the one who called this off. The Lovers card is a card of choice, right? And with that Death card, somebody here chose to end it, and I feel like it's whoever I'm reading for. Shoot. I'm almost asking myself, like, why are we even doing this reading then? Why is this coming up like this? There was either addiction energies here, abusive energies here, just downright toxic energies here. I don't know that I'm sensing cheating, but I will look further. Someone here is saying, I feel healthier when I'm on my own. Somebody here says, I need time to think. At the very least, I need time to think. This person, I feel like whoever I'm reading for here, you say, it's possible that we may be able to just at least be friends, but I just feel like a real sense of trepidation here as far as like your feelings towards this other person. There was something about this that was unnerving or, like I said, downright scary at some point. This person, I feel, was very attractive. I feel like they were very magnetic, very charismatic person. Someone who had either a great sense of humor, they were probably very good looking, maybe very physically active, very magnetic, kind of a magnetic personality. And I feel like, okay, fair enough, let's leave it at that. I feel like you're asking yourself to stand your ground because it's almost like this person may be your kryptonite. Okay. Again, could be dealing with Sagittarius. I've got, and I'll just call out some of the zodiac signs. If they resonate for you, great. If not, great. Sagittarius, I've got Aquarius. I have Scorpio. I have Leo. Virgo. And Pisces. Okay. I do feel like you were meant to know this person. And again, I feel like you're very comfortable on your own. Again, very combative energy. I've got the Nine of Pentacles out there twice. That's the minor arcana of the Empress. And I've got this Five of Wands out there twice. There's like always arguing. There's always like feeling like you have to walk on eggshells around this person that's uncomfortable. I'm not a fan. Not a fan. There's that Ten of Pentacles again. I feel like this person may, I really do feel like they want to promise you everything. But again, there's something somewhat illusionary to this. This person may be emotionally immature. It's like they want to offer you everything, but they may not have everything to offer. Does that make sense? I feel like whoever I'm reading for here, I think you're very intuitive. I think you're very wise. I think you're very smart. I think you're someone who really watches what they say before they say it, and you watch what you do before you do it, what you think about what you're going to do before you do it. I mean, I really do feel like you kind of know how this is going to go. I feel like you're going to see the same repeating patterns, and I think you feel that way too. At one point, this may have been a runner-chaser dynamic between the two of you. And I feel like when the two of you finally came together here, it wasn't for that long of a time, but there was something about it that was toxic. And I feel like you cut it off. All right, golly, is there any hope for this person? Again, this could be a platonic relationship, but I'm really getting the feeling it's romantic. Temperance again, the Death card again. I got the World card again. I've got the Strength card again. This is a lot of repeats. Okay, fair enough. I've got this Eight of Cups here, and this is a great deck. This is Vice Versa Tarot. I use it all the time. It's printed on both sides, so it's got some double meanings here. I think that whoever I'm reading for, you've worked really hard for your independence, and I think you've worked really hard for the peace that you have in your life, and so it's really hard for you to give that up, especially for something that is chaotic or toxic. I think that you are ready to let this go, but there's still some kind of an emotional attachment where you're having a hard time walking away. The Eight of Cups is usually a card of walking away, but when it comes out in this direction, you've got the star in the background too. You could be dealing with an Aquarius for sure. There's something that kind of holds you here. And it's, guys, honestly, it's probably love. Probably love. It's hard to walk away from somebody that you love. It really, really is. Even if they're not that good to you, even if they are chaotic energies in your life or toxic energies in your life, heck, even abusive energies in your life, sometimes it's really hard, first, to get away from it, and then second, to let go of it. There are things called trauma bonds that we form with people. And again, I think you were very attracted to this person, and you were attracted to them for a reason. I'm sure they weren't horrible all the time, but you saw enough, and there was enough arguing, there were enough problems for you to walk away. But I think you're having a hard time separating yourself, your emotions from this. You've got this Strength card out there again, Leo energy. And like I said, there's no reason to be brave unless there's something scary. But at the same time, I feel like you've kind of moved on from this. You're not really facing down this person's demons anymore. You've kind of let it go. And I feel like you've kind of mastered your strength here. I feel like with the World in the reverse here, like it's, don't let the door hit you on the back on the way out, right? And I think that you're thinking about that logically, but there's something in your heart that keeps you tied to this person somehow. You see 1144 on the counter there. And with that Death card again, I think you're almost willing to fight for your own freedom. And I think there's a fear of you fear getting sucked back in here. I think you almost feel like you have to create really solid boundaries between you and this person so you don't get sucked into it, but you still carry a really big portion of your heart that is devoted to them. Oh, golly. Like, my heart feels pretty broken, honestly, for you. Like, I can feel it. Oh, kids. Like, I kind of am a little emotional all of a sudden. Ah, boy. All right. Sorry. That's what it is. You fell in love with this person's potential. You got the Emperor in the reverse there. You fell in love with this person's potential. And then when you really got into it with this person, I think that you saw what you needed to see pretty quickly, and I think you left pretty quickly. But I think that, and I think you're thinking about this very logically. I think you're thinking about it very logically, but that doesn't change the way your heart feels. So I give you a lot of kudos for being so intelligent and knowing when to leave a bad situation. And again, I feel like over the last couple of days, the readings that I've been doing, these general readings I've been doing, have been like very well organized. Someone who's got very well organized thoughts here. Because sometimes the cards, when they come out, they're just a big old jumbled up pile and it's a big old mess. But whoever you are, you have a very logical mind. You're very rational and very reasonable. But for some reason, you let yourself fall for this person, and you did, and you got sucked into something that you had to later get yourself out of. And I think that you're encouraging yourself to never go back to this person, but the feelings are still lingering. And I'm here to tell you, I think this person isn't gone from your life. I think they may give you time to cool down, I think is what they're thinking. They may think that there's a chance for you in the future. And I feel like it's probably going to be around Leo season. So we've got that like end of July, August time where they may present themselves to you again and present another offer to you again. and say, things will be different this time. I'm changing this time. Things are going to be better. No. So I have the Ten of Swords, like on top of the Ten of Swords here. It comes out in the reverse backwards, basically. I think this person is hoping that all of the damage that they've done to you, I think they're hoping that you just get over it, you forget about it. Can't we just move on? Why are you always fixated on the past? Now we're in the future. Can't we focus on our future together? We were so good together. But I have this Hermit out in the reverse. You got the Hermit. Where'd that guy go? This is the second time for that guy, as right here. So many repeat cards in here. I love it when you guys give me repeat cards. It tells me the energy is really clear. But when I have the Hermit in the reverse, this tells me this person hasn't done the work. You're right. You really aren't going to be safe going back to this person, even if they tell you that they've changed. I don't think so. You've got this Three of Swords right here, which is that breakup energy. It's very painful heartbreak. And I think that right now you're kind of going through it. This may be a recent ending of a relationship, like a recent breakup. And I think that you're saying it's time for me to do something else. You've got the Wheel of Fortune out here and here. I think this relationship really helped you gain a lot in wisdom and understanding. And again, you've got this Star out here again. You may be dealing with an Aquarius, or you may be an Aquarius. Or this person may have that heavily in their chart. I don't know. Maybe you started your relationship during Aquarius season. There's something significant to that. This Wheel of Fortune tells me that it's time for you to move forward. But first, focus on everything that you have learned so that you don't feel like you can go back there again. I really think you're pretty dead set and determined right now to not get stuck in this again. And I keep hearing you reiterate that. And so there must have been something pretty deep and pretty dark to this. Like, I'm like abusive. Ugh. If that is the case, and I certainly don't, I just saw 1707 on the counter. If that's the case, if this was a person who was abusive to you physically, emotionally, mentally, verbally, whatever, any way, and you'll know it if they were, because you would start getting sick, you would get sick to your stomach. You'll know it if that was the case, because there's having an argument with someone, there's having bad days. No relationship is perfect, but there's a difference between a healthy relationship and an abusive relationship. And I think that we all know the difference. Hopefully maybe not everybody knows the difference, but I feel like whoever I'm reading for, I feel like you do. And if that was the case, you have a responsibility to yourself and to your life and to the people who love you to never put yourself in that position ever again. No matter what this person says, no matter how much they sweet talk you, no matter how much they promise you or future fake you. Illusionary. An illusion. Flying elephants. But we were so good together. We were so close. We shared everything together. We had so much potential. But not real. Okay. You owe it to yourself to keep yourself safe, especially if you have a family of your own, because some of you were in this relationship that almost became a blended family. You may have almost moved in with this person. You may have briefly moved in with this person. You may have had intentions to marry this person or to be with them long term. You may have had intentions to share a home and finances and a whole life together. But something came up here that showed you that that was not going to be healthy for you. You got yourself out once. Please don't go back to this again. Look, and there we've got the Star card again. And look, the Four of Wands right there again. This reeks of like twin flame dynamic, if I'm being honest. Again, illusionary. It really does. Divine masculine, divine feminine energy. But one of these energies is not fully healed, and they have not done the work. They have not processed what they did in this relationship. They're simply hoping you get over being upset with them. I don't see a change in them. I don't see any kind of a change. This person may, when they find out how much that you're really gone, and you're really gone for good, and that it's not just about you cooling off, it's not just about you getting over some of these things, they may say some pretty nasty and pretty hurtful things to you and or about you. This feels very narcissistic. It feels like they, as soon as they find out that you are not going to play into their hand, they get very angry. And it's like flying monkeys, like they have this intention of either destroying your reputation or hurting you in some way. Guys, if you've gotten yourself out of a bad situation, don't you dare go back, because it's your responsibility to keep yourself safe. And there's no one who can do that for you but you. Okay? I love you all so much. If this was your reading, you know I don't like to, you know I actually love to boss you, but I always say I'm sorry for bossing you, because I know you just want me to read the cards, but truly, I'll reiterate, you have a responsibility to yourself. You really do. And I'll just leave it at that. Value yourself. And don't allow anyone to pull you off of this peaceful track that you have found for yourself, this independence you have found for yourself, this stability that you've given to yourself. And if you don't feel like you're in that place yet, you're going to be. But mark my words, this person is going to come back towards you. And I feel like it's like end of summer, August time. Yes. All right. To you all, don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you very much. You hang in there. Listen.